welcome back to my Easy Java class. In the last video, we studied about some patterns. I think you all have well practiced with that programs. Today, we will study about some new patterns. Okay, shall we learn? First, we will check the question. What's the question? See, this is your question. Write a Java program to print the following patterns. Okay, first the first pattern, there is a square shape. The elements are like this: 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. There is a that is in a square shape. And second one, the same elements 1 2 3 4 5, but see that is in rectangle shape. And the third question, we have a triangle shape. The elements are like this: 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, like this way. Okay, the last video we studied about how can you print these three shapes with the elements 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5, like this. Okay, I think you all got the logic. Then this also you can easily find out how can you print this pattern with these three shapes. Okay, can you do? You can. I will help you. Okay, children, first we will check the first pattern, that is in square shape. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. We all know how can you create a square shape in Java. Okay, we all are studying that one. Okay, shall we start? Import java.io.start class square 3 because we already studied two square patterns. I have given square 3. Now space in between this one. Then open the curly bracket, start a function. How can you start a function? Void main with an argument. We need the size of the rows and columns. Here it's a square shape. Okay, because of that the number of columns and number of rows are same. Because of that we have to give one argument. Okay, int n. N represents the number of columns and the number of rows here. Okay. We all know to create the rows we are using a for loop, okay, to represent this I. Okay, row. We are taking to represent rows the variable as I. Okay. I is equal to the starting value of I is equal to 1 and the ending value of I is equal to n. Then after 1 we will take 2. Then 1. Once it will increase with the 1, then we can write like this: I plus plus, that is equal to I equal to I plus 1. Okay, that means how can you take this loop? I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. This is representing the rows. First time it will represent I is equal to 1. Next time I will be incremented, the value of I is equal to 2. Next time 3, next time 4. Like this way it will go. Okay. Using this for loop, we are representing the rows. Okay. And here there is one example. In this example, 4 is the limit of that rows. Then that means the value of n here is equal to 4. N is equal to 4. Okay. Then I will give like this: I less than or equal to n. Instead of this one we can give 4. Anyway, which value you want that you can give. Okay. And then you finished that row representation. Next, what is the next step? You know, in each row we have 4 columns, okay, or n columns. Then we need to represent one more. We need to take one more for loop to represent the columns. Okay, here one more loop to represent the columns in each row. We are giving the variable as j, and the starting value of j is also equal to 1. J less than or equal to n, because the column number and the row numbers are same. Then we can do like this: j plus plus, because the difference between the first and second is 1. Then we can give like this: j plus plus. Each time 1 will increase. Okay. Then our columns also finish. What's the next step? In the last video we know what are the values here: 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 4 4 4, like that. But in this one, see here in each row we are giving the value 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. See this table. With the help of this table easily we can find. In this I first row, the number of columns is varying. When you go to first row, the j will take first time 1 1 1, you will get 1 1. Next time j will increasing. Okay, then it will get a 2. That value can print. Next time j will increasing 3. If that value can print. Next time, last time also j will increase and j will get a value as 4. But I is not varying. Then what value you will print there? Which variable you can take to print the values? See, if you print like this, system dot out dot print, if you are giving j, okay, this j is representing 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can representing j. And if you close this one, how can you represent? How will you get the values? First time, in the first row you will get a 1, 2, 3, 4. Again it will go and I will be incremented. Then the value of I is equal to 2. But j is starting from 1. Again you will get 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after finishing, I will be incremented. I is equal to 3. But j is starting from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next time, I is equal to 4. Again j is starting from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Okay. Shall we print like this? Okay. Then after that, after each row, we need to go to the next line. Okay. Then how can you go to next line? Using system dot out dot println statement. Okay. Println statement. We have to go to next line. Okay. After this, what we will do? We need to close these two brackets. Function bracket and class bracket also. I think you have understood this one. When you change the variable here, you will get the different patterns. Okay. Just in the last video we gave the value as I because the same row number is coming for each value. But here, according to the column, it is varying. It is equal to the column numbers. Then we can give the column variable here. Okay. I think you all understood this one. If you give a slight change in this one, we can easily change the shape. How? We know in the case of a rectangle, we need two arguments. Why? Because the column number and the limit of the column and the limit of the row is different. Okay, then how can I give that one? I will give in the same program we can change. I think you all understood the square 3. Then we can change it as a rectangle. Then how can you do this one? Rectangle 3 because already we had done 2 rectangle programs. We need 2 variables to represent a rectangle int n and int n, and you have to change the column limit. How can you change? M. Okay, but we need the same variable here also, but I will add one more column because here the column number and the row number is different. Then we need to add one more column here. The element is 5. Here the column number is 5 because you will get the value as 5 here also. Okay. Then see, when the column number and the row number and the column number are different, you will get a rectangle shape. In this case, the row number is 4 and the column number is, for example, row number is 4 and the column number is 5. Then you will get, each time you will get 5 columns in each row and you will get a 4 rows also. Okay, because we can create a rectangle shape. Just give a slight change. How can I change? Give the different limits. Then you will get like this output. This is the program of a rectangle. I think you all understood. Once more I explain. Class rectangle, void main, Indian. Then we need a row loop. I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. For representing columns, j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to m. That is important. J plus plus. System dot out dot println j. Okay, this is j. Okay, so then close the bracket. System dot out dot println. Sorry, here println and here println. Why again here println? We know after each element we need to go to the same line, not to the next line. Because of that I had given print here. And one more thing I forgot to give. If you need one space, you have to give like this within double inverted comma /t. Then you will get a space, otherwise it will congested. Okay. Then if you give like this in the previous program, you have to do like that. Okay. Then if you give /t, you will get a space after each element like this. 1, 2 space you will get 3 space 4 space 5. Like this way you will get. Okay. Then after finishing this one, it will come to the, that means if the inner loop is finished, it will go to the next line. How? Using this statement. Then I will be incremented. Then again, j is starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way it will continue. Okay. I think you all understood. Rectangle also. This is very simple. You can easily do this program also. Shall we do the next one? How do you do? Rectangle shape, triangle shape, how can you do? They all know. Okay. Then how can you change? We need for the rectangle shape, that means we need in the first row we need one variable, and in the second row we need two variables, and in the third row we need three variables, and in the fourth row we need four variables. Like this way it will change. How can you create this shape? I think you all know. How? First we will change the name. Triangle. Okay? Because this is a triangle pattern. In triangle 3 we have done two programs in the previous video. If you didn't watch, please watch that previous videos. Then only you can understand this one also. Okay? Then only one argument for creating a triangle loop. We need only one argument. And what's the difference? I think you all know. How can you create a triangle shape? If you are giving j less than or equal to I, a slight change in the previous program, we can create a rectangle from a rectangle, we can create a triangle. Okay? How? The limit of the column we can change. If you change the limit of the column, we can create a triangle. How it will work? See, for example, the value of n is equal to 4. And j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to I means in the first row we have only one column. When I is increasing, that means next time the value of I is equal to 2. But j is starting from 1. Then how much values you will get? 1, 2. You will get 1, 2. And the value, which value we are printing? 1, j, values of j. First time 1, second time 2. See? 1 like this way. Next step, the value of I is equal to 3. Then here also the value of j is equal to 1, 2, 3. Understood all of you? But in the last case, I is equal to 4. But the j is starting from 1. Next time 2. Next time 3. Next time 4. The value will be 50. Because the limit is same as the row. In the first row we have 1. In the second row we have 2 columns. In the third row we have 3 columns. In the last row we have 4 columns. If the value of limit of the column is different, that means if it is 10, then you will get up to 10 like this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like this way up to 10 you will get it. Okay, this is the way we can create a triangle pattern. I think you all know how to create the shapes. But now onwards we have to study how to bring these type of variables only. How can create different patterns with different numbers. This is very simple, but you try to understand the logic. Then you can create any types pattern. But you all understood this pattern. Okay? To get my previous video, please subscribe my channel. Then only you will get the videos. Okay? And if you like this one, please share to others. And if you want to get my next video, you just press on that bell button. Then only you will get the next videos notifications. And if you want to give the comments through comment box, please share your comment through comment box. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. There is a button at the right side. Please press on that right subscribe button. Okay, thank you.